And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Welcome back to my channel, Michaela Loves Gymnastics. And story bitches, and welcome to another edition of the Love Gymnastics podcast with Michaela. Oscar was supposed to join us. Yeah, I'm running late. Oscar was supposed to be here, but if he's not here, I'm just going to vent for a few minutes, and then later on tonight, you can catch me and Addict. We're doing a thing with Fifth Gymnastics and the HBCU programs. They're doing a webinar tonight at 7:30, so we won't be on very long. And then we will switch over to the We Love Gymnastics with me and Edits, and then we will do a breakdown of the webinar. And, we may have some special guests to talk about HBCU gymnastics and how to save Fifth Gymnastics. Now, in order for you to join the webinar, you have to sign the link saying that you support Fifth Gymnastics and that you want to help save the program. So if you're not a supporter of Fifth Gymnastics, then you probably wouldn't be able to join the webinar. But if you want to save or help save the Fifth Gymnastics program, please join the webinar, and let's get to having conversations of how do we save these HBCUs. Story. Now, depending on who gets on with me or not, that's depending on how long of a show we have. Like, so, We had Asian games and we had an American games over the last week or so. And I wanted to recap both of these things with the co-host of the show, but I promise Oscar got like 5 minutes and I'm gonna just see y'all later with addicts tonight. Because uh, anyways, how has life been for everybody? I see y'all president is trying to go to war with Iran. That's cute. Um, what else is happening in the world? Oh yeah, that I'm not talking about that. I decided that I'm not bringing attention to this person. I'm not giving this person a platform. I'm not going to use whatever I say for her to go back and go to one of these conservative media outlets and play victim. Like, the best way to deal with this person is just to act like this person never existed. We told her way back in 2021, go get your silver medal and then go away. She got the silver medal part. She just didn't do the go away part. So, you know, we have to do that part for her and just ignore her ass. Like, no matter what she does, no matter what she says, yeah, it's great to cuss her out. Yeah, it's great to challenge her. Yeah, it's great to make posts about her. But at the end of the day, her gymnastics legacy in and of itself is not good enough to keep her gymnastics legacy alive. So she has to do these controversial shit and jump on bandwagons and stuff. And that's just what she's doing right now. She saw opportunity. She's mad at Simone that Simone has cut her out her life. So, you know, she did it to Gabby Douglas. Why wouldn't she do it to Simone Biles? They're both black. If you would, and this is a lesson to the black people, you know, this is a lesson to the black people. Like, I know, people are your friends or whatever, but when you see people doing blatantly racist things to other people, even if you don't like these other people for whatever reason, you have to realize that they would do these racist things to this girl. They would do it to your black ass. There is no difference. I don't understand. And if you just want me to be honest, people was really out here caping for Michaela Skinner for a while. People really was out here acting like Michaela Skinner was the next best thing to, because Michaela Skinner was saying all the horrible shit about the person that you did not like. So as long as Michaela Skinner was saying the horrible shit about the person that you did not like, you was here for it. You was here for it, and you know you was here for it. And I just think if you just being very honest with yourself, you kind of was enjoying it because you felt like that person deserved it. Now that she is taking your words and platforming it against you and all the shit that you had her do against another gymnast, now she's taking that same ammunition and turning it back on you. And all of these media outlets is giving this girl time to speak because she's speaking against you. You kind of deserve this, girl. And I hope you learned a lesson from this situation that you got to be for black people always. And even when you know, even if you dislike somebody, when you know people are bullying people, you got to either shut it down or call it out. And you can't be upset that the person that you had to bully people is now up here platforming herself against you. Like, you just can't be surprised about that. Hey, Oscar.
Hey Diva, hi, how are you? Sorry I'm late.
It's all good. I was telling the people You had exactly 5 more minutes to get on, or I was going to go to sleep.
Go to sleep and miss the town hall meeting.
Addis would not allow that, so he will wake me up.
Did you already tell them about what you're doing later?
How have you been, Diva?
You said, how have I been? I've been great. Thank you for asking. I'm curious if you've already told our viewers what you're doing later this afternoon. That's so exciting, I think.
Yes, I did. So this afternoon, but I will recap it. This afternoon, we are doing, well, not this afternoon, at 7:30, we are doing a webinar with the HBCUs, FIS and Wilberforce, and we're just discussing things from the programs and the people who's in charge, and you get to meet the people who's in charge of the program, and it's their attempt to be a little bit more transparent in what's been going on in the programs. And we're going to have conversations, and I think they're going to allow the audience to ask questions and so on and so forth. But if you want to join the webinar, you can go to the Michaela Loves Gymnastics Twitter page, and I think I have the link, or if I don't have the link, I have a flyer with the link on it. And you just have to join the petition to help save the programs. You don't have to donate money. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just have to sign the petition saying that you want to help save this program.
It looks like, I think that's so cool that you're doing that. I'm excited to tune in. It looks like anyone who's interested in learning more, tuning in, can just go to www.hbcugymnastics.com. Does that sound right?
That sounds correct. And then after their webinar, I think their webinar should be about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Me and Addicts are going to do an after show where we'll have some special guests on, and we're just going to talk about everything in a positive way now. Don't y'all get y'all asses up there and start being like, fuck y'all fish, in a positive way. In a positive way. We're moving on in positivity, people.
Do you know NCAA champion Corinne is going to be there?
I don't think so, because she's moved on. She's head coach at another program now. I don't know if that other program is HBC, but I don't think so. So I don't think so. She might.
Okay. I'd be curious. I think I saw which program she was at, but I forgot already. So if anyone knows, feel free to remind me in the comments, please.
Don't make me lie to you. I have no idea. I know it's Southern something.
Well, that's going to be really exciting. I'm excited to watch. Everyone should tune in if they can. I wonder, yeah, I'm curious who's going to be there. Maybe do you think Kirsten Johnson will be there, our fave?
I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm just going to be tuning in like the rest of everybody else. Like, oh, okay.
Well,
absorbing the information just like everybody else.
Well, be on your best behavior and represent the Loves Gymnastics brand as best you can, as you always do.
So today, you guys, what we're going to do is, and I'm just trying to move forward so we can have time to play what we're going to, well, not play what we're going to play. We're going to recap Euros and Asian Championships, but in our very own unique and special way. Well, we're gonna,
you said Euros.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I damn sure did put Euros in the title. I'm so sorry. But Euros is a part of what we're doing, so I'm not wrong. I just forgot one. So what we're doing is we're going to do an all-star team from each of the 3 continental championships that we saw so far. So we saw Asians, Euros, and Ams. And I truly honestly think those are the only 3 that we're going to see.
When I did a little bit of investigating, I couldn't find anything about Oceanic championships, but it sounds like there's going to be African championships this season. It just the details haven't been figured out. That's my understanding.
Okay. And other than Kalia Nimor, I'm not trying. This isn't shade. This is just reality.
Yana Mahmoud from Egypt. She's great. You know her. You'd recognize her.
But I don't think Africa have enough gymnasts to even play in this game. I mean, they have gymnasts, but
They haven't.
competitive.
The championships hasn't happened yet. We're not excluding anyone being unfair.
Very true. Very true. It's just I think Euros, Asians, and Pan Ams are the three major gymnastics continents, and those are the three that we're going to play this game with. So the game is we're doing an all stars from each continental championship. You could pick 5 girls for your all-star team from each continent. The rules are they have to have competed though at one of the continental championships. And if they did get hurt for your all-star team, if you think the injury will be right for Worlds, I know this is a individual Worlds, but this is our game and we're playing it like it's going to be a team Worlds. If you think they'll be right for Worlds, then you can add them to the team. But if you don't think they will be right for the Worlds, then no. For example, Helen Carriage.
Oh,
I don't think she's going to be right for Worlds, so I'm not going to say she's going to be ready, going to be applicable for this game. But a gymnast like Asia D'Amato, I think is ready for will be ready for Worlds, and we can use her because we've
she
seen
wasn't
her.
she wasn't at Euros.
But we've seen her compete.
No. Okay, well, Michaela made up the game, so we're gonna play her game however she wants to be run. But I feel like it'd be more fun for maybe another time to just do gymnasts who actually competed.
Okay, fine. Let's just do gymnasts that actually competed at one of the continental championships. Now, the game is you can't just say 5 Italian girls and that's your all-star team. You have to at least you have to compose your team of at least 3 countries. So for Pan Am's, you can't say 5 Americans. You can't go Jayla Hang, Hesley, Tiana, so on and so forth. You have to at least use 2 Americans, 2 Canadians, and somebody else. Or if it's Asians, you have to at least use 2 Japanese, 2 Chinese, and another girl. Or if it's Euros, you have to at least use 2 Italians, 2 however else you want to make it up.
Lovely.
But you can use 5 up to. I mean, it's 5 girls. You can use 5 countries if you want. I'm just telling you, you can't use 2 countries and you can't use 1 country. You have to at least compose the team of at least 3 different countries for this all-star game.
Very cool.
And then we're gonna make them compete against each other and see who will win. And we're gonna use the scores that they actually got from these championships. So I
Ooh,
hope Oscar can help me out and pull up the scores.
I will definitely try my best. I think Pan Am's is gonna be a little trickier to find all the scores, but the other two will be no problem.
Okay. So which continent do you want to start off with?
I think we should go chronologically. Does that work for you? So start with Euros.
Okay.
So do you have your teams, or are we both making them up on the spot?
I'm making them up on the spot even though I came up with this game.
I have 4 names. Well, 2 names I have locks, and then 2 I'm really considering. But then if I put these 4 together, I have a big weakness. So my names are, and they're not going to be niche gymnasts. These are gymnasts we all love: Manila Esposito, Ana Barbosu, and then I'm considering Nina Derval and Jennifer Williams. But then where does that leave me with vault and floor? Pretty weak. So I could just choose a specialist, but if we're actually going to go into the nitty gritty and do 3 up, 3 count 4 events for each championships, then I need to figure my shit out.
I'm gonna go with Manila Esposito. I'm gonna go with Alicia D'Amato, even though she didn't do well, I think she just had a bad meet. I think in the grand scheme of things, she would be more beneficial than she would be harmful. I'm
Definitely.
gonna, I'm gonna go with Ruby Evans from GB.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You get ball and floor.
I'm gonna go with. I agree with the Nina DeWild.
I mean, you have Alba Patisco who can put up solid scores on all four events. Just they're never going to be like the highest scores really, unless it's like floor, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. She had a really good European Championship.
Would you put a? Are there any specialists you would put up just on one event, or do they need to have two?
Yeah, I have my fifth girl.
Okay, good.
It's gonna be controversial, but again, I just have this is pure off of hopes and beliefs, not off of what she would. Damn, I have to use the scores. That okay, never mind. I'm not using her there because I have to use her scores.
Who was it?
Sabrina Vernier.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and then I would have to use Alicia the model scores. Well, shit, no, I'm taking her off my team too. I'm taking her off my team too. Oh, yeah, I forgot the game that I created.
Elite
Yeah.
put up a 14 vault and a 13-1-3-3 balance beam in the team final.
See, but she doesn't have any other scores that I could be like, okay, but she did this in the all around or she did this in the event finals. So, no.
I don't think so. Is it possible that she did more events in, like, she did bars in qualification, but they didn't use her score? It's possible. My memory's so foggy.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I don't. Let me think. Okay, so I'm not using Alice and I'm not using. So I'm using Anna, Manila,
Nina.
Nina, and Ruby.
Not Jennifer.
I'm not a fan of Jennifer Williams like that, so no.
Hey, a year ago you were not a fan of Anna Barbosi like that, so.
I mean, I do like Jennifer. Okay, it would be smart for me to say Jennifer Williams. It's just I don't want to. I really
Well, not
don't.
if you have enough. You have Nina Duval for Beam. You have Noah for Beam. I don't know. It might not make sense for your team, but we have the same team right now. We're just both at 4. You have Ruby and I have Jennifer.
um. Hey, let's just pick the same team so it could make more sense in the end. I'll just use Jennifer.
Okay, we have our 5. Let's do it. Who's going up on vault? I think maybe Manila over Anna's vaults, and then maybe we
Yeah.
could use Ruby's vault. So are we using Manila?
I want to use Ruby
The anchor.
is the anchor. Manila 1.5 is probably going up second. Who is going up first?
Probably Anna Barbosa. I don't really know what Jennifer Williams and Nina Derval are vaulting these days.
Your Chinko Fulls and your Chinko Fulls. So it would have to be Anna Barbosa, yeah.
Excellent. Now, bars, maybe we could start with. I feel like it's the same 3. No, it's Manila, Anna, and Nina, right?
Yes.
In that order, are you fine with?
Yes.
Manila, Anna, Nina. Okay, now we're on Beam. We're making great progress. Not taking too long.
Beam is Europe's best. I think it's gonna be everybody's best event, this squad, but it would have to be.
I think it should be Nina, Manila.
Manila. No.
Manila.
Ooh.
Nina, Jennifer, Manila.
I would go Nina, Manila, Jennifer.
Oh, okay.
And then even with Nina, I would be questioning should I use Anna Barbosa instead of Nina the whole time. Even
Really?
though Nina,
I'm more afraid that I think Anna's routine is there are riskier skills and she's more inconsistent. She's fallen more time.
very true.
Last event, floor.
Jennifer
Jen-
Anna Manila or Jennifer Manila Anna.
no Ruby.
Oh,
I think Ruby got a higher. No, I feel like
I think Ruby outscored Jennifer in the actual finals, but in qualifications, I think Jennifer outscored Ruby.
in qualifications, Jennifer scored a 13.433, and Ruby got 13.266, and in the final, Ruby got a 13.433. So they have the same score.
So we can't go wrong either way. Well, I like Ruby's routine more, so I'm going to go Ruby.
I like Jennifer's routine more, but I'm actually seeing Ruby scored higher, 13.466 in the all-around final. So we'll give it to Ruby.
Okay.
And the order one more time was Ruby, Manila, Anna, because Anna's the European champion, or no?
Yes.
Great. So Manila's doing all the events.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
So next was the Asian Championships, right? They started.
Asians and Pan Am's happened at the exact same. Well, Asians started. The men for Asians started a week early. The women and the women started at the exact same time. So I'm cool with doing Asians next, though.
Let's do Asians.
Okay.
I have two locks off the top of my head. I'm definitely taking Jo Yatsun, and I'm definitely taking the Asian all-around champion Aiko Sugihara.
Absolutely. I think we have to take.
So we need some bars.
I think we have to take the girl who won bars at Asians.
Oh, really? I thought it wasn't such a great score with a 13.633. If you go by I'm looking for the team results, but they don't have the detailed. Hang on. If you go by bars qualification, Zhang Yihan, who fell in the final, but she you know her, she went to the Olympics. She has the clear hip layout to Steph. She scored a 14.266, and I think that was the highest bar score from the competition.
What about the girl who did the death in the pike delta?
Haruka Nakamura. She scored. Her best score looks like it was a 13.633.
Okay, but I'm definitely taking her on. Does she do other events other than vault? I mean bars.
Yeah, she came in second in the all round. She had a 12.8 vault, a 13.666 bars, a 14.2, and a 13.333 floor.
Yeah, well, she's on my team too. So I got two Japanese girls, one Chinese girl. Ooh, do the little South Korean girl who slayed them girls in beam finals, does she do other events?
She was in the floor final. I'm trying to see if she did all around here. She did everything except for bars, and she got a 10.9 on vault. And on floor, they gave her, it looks like her best score was maybe a 13.1.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Okay, so I'm definitely taking her. Okay. Would yeah, okay.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm definitely taking Jenny Han for her 14,266 bars, and she also scored a 14 on her Zamo and vault final.
Is she the one who won vault?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I'm taking that Chinese gymnast. Okay, so I think we have our team, right?
We're both missing one gymnast, and I'm not convinced I'm taking Nakamura. We just have Joe Yatsen, Aiko Sugihara, and Jang Han, and then you have Nakamura.
Who is Nakamura?
Nakamura is the one with the deaf, the junior world all-around champion.
And you said she came in second in the all around in this competition.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you take her?
Just because I'm not sure, I'm not against it. I'm just like, I don't know that I think we kind of need other events more than beam and bars, but we already have. Let's just play it with her and see if we run into problems. So we're gonna use her for bars and beam. We could also use her for floor if we need her. So we need one more gymnast. Right now it looks like we need a. Maybe we could just use the Vietnamese gymnast who had the Suk double. I'm trying to see what she scored. They gave her a 14 on her Suk double in the vault final. She has a name, Win T New. Hi Shayna, I hope you're feeling better.
Hey Shanna Boo. Um Name the team as we have it so far.
I'll name the team, and then how about we just start going by event and see where we have weaknesses. We have Jo Yatsen, Aiko Sugihara, Jenny Han, and Nakamura Haruka. So on vault, we can definitely use.
So we have two Chinese girls and we have two Japanese girls.
That's right.
Is there anybody from South Korea that we can use?
We could use Huang's beam, and we could use. Then there are like mid scores on the other events, but like they're beatable if we chose other gymnasts.
Let's see. Who else? Who else? Oh, what about that girl from India who did the? I think she did a suit double and a handspring layout front as her two walks.
Pranati Nayak was one of the. She got the bronze. There was also Protishta Samanta in fourth place, but we don't need two vaults, and the Vietnamese gymnast outscored her Zamo by 4/10.
Okay.
Here, I think it will make sense if we start filling in the lineups and seeing where the holes are.
Okay.
So I think we're definitely going to use Aiko's Yurchenko 1.5 on vault.
Okay.
I think we're definitely going to use Jenny Han's Zamo, which got a 14. Then we have a gap there. On bars,
Let's use the Taiwan girl. The other Zamo.
Tanya Paulson.
No, the other Zamo. The one we was just talking about.
Okay, sure. We can fill that in and see if because we might need another event also, and she doesn't have another event. But let's go along.
I think we're good. I think we're good, and we just need a vaulter at.
Okay, so we're gonna put in Win as the third vaulter. Now we get to bars, which is stronger. We could use But it's not. We're kind of like, I don't know who to put third on bars. We're definitely putting Jenny Hans 14-2. We're
We got to
definitely
use both of the Japanese girls.
You're using Aiko Sugihara's 13000.
We, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we have no choice with the team that we picked.
Let me just double check. There's not a gymnast who has vault and bars.
Definitely not not in Asia. I'm so sorry. No offense to the Asian gymnasts.
Dang. Wait, what about our good sis Kishi Rina? What did she put in the as a vault qualification?
I don't think she did vault. I think she hurt herself and
She
then.
did vault, bars, and beam, and withdrew from floor.
Oh, she did everything but floor. What did she do on vault?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
I think she did her Chinko 1.5.
Ooh, I would be shocked. I feel like she always does her double these days. But we don't have the score, so. But I think that's who I would pick probably, assuming she didn't crash it.
You would pick her over
Win from Vietnam.
See, but we couldn't pick her because we already have two Japanese girls on the team, and we could only pick two girls from Japan on the team.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 3 per country. So we'll go with the Vietnamese and Win, and we'll use Sugihara's 13 on bars. And Asian Championships is not going to win. Shit.
Well, no. See, you're forgetting we have Beam, and Beam is there for to make up every tenth of a point that they missed out on bars and vault.
The beam is it's definitely the best beam lineup of all the 3 competitions. So Aiko, Nakamura, and then we'll use Jang, and then we go to beam, and we have Joya will anchor Shirley,
Clearly,
and then maybe we could do Sugihara first, Nakamura second.
fair.
Great. Now floor isn't so terrible either, because Aiko did amazing qualifications. We can use that. So we'll do.
And Jaya 10-1, so I mean, look like a 13-7 something or 13-6 something.
Right. I think it has to be. Well, did Jen put up a serviceable score this championships? She put up a 12-8. That's not really doing anything. So we will use Nakamura, her 13-3. Nakamura, then Jang, and then Aiko. And we're done with Asian Championships. With the lineups, at least. I'll get some scores if we're interested later, after we've done the Ams. Does that sound good? Do you want to continue? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun. Okay, so Pan Ams. It would have to be Jayla Hang, LaMonica Fontaine.
Carla Navas. I'm taking her for that 14-6 vault.
Esley.
Oh, gosh.
It has to be. You talking some, oh gosh, it has to be. And who else would I bring from Pan Ams?
I'm looking for the scores from Pan Ams for a second. That's why I'm quiet. Sorry.
In my mind, I want to say Gabrielle Black, but I'm not sure how she really did. Maybe Tidese, but I'm not sure. Just to bring her just to do Beam.
She had a nice floor as well. Gosh, I can only find some of the scores, not all of them. Give me one more minute.
Mhm. Could you possibly bring Gabrielle over Hesley and use somebody else in the all around?
Gabrielle Hardy.
Yes.
I was thinking about that because she has great bars and floor scores. The thing is, Hesley was getting overscored, so she kind of matched all her scores.
And that damn 13-9 that Hesley got on Beam, we kind of need that score. Um, is there a world that we bring Dulcie just to Duval?
Just to do what? That would not be preferable, but maybe. I don't know. It's hard without the scores. It's kind of just like vibes. But since I don't have the scores, I guess that's all we have, vibes.
What round of scores do you have?
I could find some of the scores from the team final, I guess.
Okay. Oh, that's
But I
okay.
wanted the like qualifications.
Yeah, that was more people competed in qualifications.
I give up. I'm sorry. But who do we have? We have Leah, Monica Fontaine, Jayla Hang, Hesley. I wanted Carla. I don't know if you're okay with that. And then we just need one more.
Who is Carla? Oh yeah, Carla from Panama.
Mm-hmm. Who did well in the event finals? Carla won the. Who was second in the event finals on vault? It was Jayla came in third, but I don't remember who came in second. Was it Leah Monica? Probably. Yeah, I bet so.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then bars, you had um Jayla was third, Gabrielle or second, Gabrielle won. Beam, we had the Canadian, and we had the Canadian on floor as well. Oh gosh. Should we do the same?
Maybe that Canadian girl we should take.
The one who won Beam?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like doing lineups like we did for the other two competitions?
Yeah, we have to. We just have to do them based off of vibes.
I can't tell how much fun you're having. I part of me thinks that you look like you want to be done with it, but let's do the
No,
lineup.
I want to finish it off. I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, who would you put on ball? Think
Oh,
ball.
Vault is the easiest one. It's going to be the top three in Vault finals. It's going to be Jayla, LaMonica, and then Cara.
I would agree. Bars?
It's going to be a hard event for Pan Americans.
I think we take
Jayla is anchoring.
Hesley and Leah.
Esley and LaMonica.
Yeah, I think Leah Monica put up like a 13-4 in one day.
Yeah, I think she came in third place
Are
or
you okay
second.
with that?
Yeah,
But probably Leah goes first, right? Before Hesley?
correct.
Leah, Hesley, Jayla. Beam. Beam is a tricky one. I don't think Leah scored well on Beam any day of this competition. Doesn't mean she can't in the future, but.
Oh no, Beam is actually not a hard one. We're gonna go the other Canadian girl. I'm so sorry, other Canadian girl. I don't remember your name.
Oh, I think her name was Riddick or something like that.
We're gonna go Riddick, Jayla, Esley.
Okay. Okay, Floor.
It's a strong event for these girls, so it's gonna be maybe Hesley.
Jayla and Leah.
Yeah.
Great. Now what?
Now let's I know we don't really have scores from Pan Ams, but let's do the best that we can to compare them to each other and see which continent would have won with the
Okay.
all-star teams that we've put together.
Fabulous. How would you like to go about doing that? Would you like me to like? Is it too tedious if I read out each score? Should I do it all?
No, we got each score.
Okay. So we'll start with Euros again. And we are on vaults.
Let's just add up the scores and do a ranking. Let's go like 1, 2, 3 Euros, Asians out of the 3 scores that we compiled. If that makes sense. If that's not too complicated for you.
Just add up the 3 scores.
Correct.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, so let's just go event by event, like vault, vault bars, beam, and floor, and let's go the 3 scores that we put up from the 3 scores that we could find. Let's add them together and let's rank them, and then at the end, let's be like, okay, as a team, this is how it would happen, but let's do event by event. Basically, let's do event finals at the end of all.
Okay, great. That would be fun. So we'll go event by event. We'll start with vault.
Correct.
The only thing that takes a few seconds is just checking that they didn't beat their scores on like the different days of.
I know.
Okay, just wanted to let everyone know. Oh gosh, and they had the mixed team final. I forgot about that.
For Euros, yeah.
That's the last thing I have to check, and then I'll be done.
While Oscar is doing that, once again, people, I just would implore you all to stop platforming that girl. Stop giving her a I know I was the first one to cuss her ass out way back in 2018 or whatever it was. But I'm just telling y'all, it's a whole other different beast with that girl this go round. She's going to use any negative attention that you all are bringing to her and platform it and create a platform and cry her white tears. And people are going to just stop. Just stop. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And I know y'all white people love to call people out. But in this moment, Lord Baltimore her ass and just be like, don't speak her name. Like, don't speak her name. Don't stop sharing her shits when she do interviews. Like, ignore her ass. That's the best thing to do for a narcissist is to ignore their ass.
Definitely agree. So you don't even. I'm gonna get myself in trouble asking this. So you didn't even want to. You didn't acknowledge before I got on because I was late. The news segment she did on Fox, did you?
I refuse to acknowledge her ass. All I would say is Simone. Oh damn, I wasn't supposed to say that. All I'm supposed to say is for whoever used to be in close proximity towards this girl, when she was doing all of this to Gabby, y'all damn sure was cheering her on. So karma.
Okay, do you want the Euro scores or do you want me to give you all of the vault scores once I have all three?
All of the vault scores. That's what I'm trying to rank. Give you time to do calculations.
Okay.
It's just, and I wish Gabby Douglas would speak out on this because she could shut Michaela Skinner down like this. But for whatever reason, in the gymnastics community, they have decided to treat Michaela Skinner with kid gloves and not really, call her out or not call her out, but not hold her responsible for a lot of the evil and harm she's done. And then they use it as she has a mental illness. They use all these excuses when it comes to Michaela Skinner. But at the end of the day, it's racism. It's always been racism. It's been racism since she was attacking Gabby. It's always been racism. The reason why she's attacking Simone right now, she's black. And she's upset that Simone has kicked her out of her life. But
Okay, I'm working on Pan Ams. I have the first two, sorry.
if Simone would call that girl, would have been calling that girl every day for the last year, Michaela would have been, oh my God, what Simone did was not that bad. Like, I don't understand why y'all are attacking my friend. But because Michaela has chosen to vilify Simone for Michaela's own actions, she's taking this as an opportunity to be like, ha, 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 ha. Stupid little black girl. You think he was just because he won all those medals, you think that's supposed to mean something in this country? And she's playing that card. I refuse to allow her to play that card. Just ignore her ass.
I love that she said that all of her old teammates were ignoring her when she reached out to them.
As they should. Ignore that hoe. Now, in ignoring her, is she going to lash out some more and say some hurtful ass shit? Yes. But eventually she will go away.
Girl, I'm struggling. Struggle bus.
Eventually she will go away. So yeah, just stop platforming her. Stop giving her a platform. And when I say stop platforming her, I mean literally stop talking about her ass. Like stop retweeting her shit every time she go on a conservative news network. We're a gymnastics community. We're not a conservative media outlet. Like we don't need to retweet that shit. Like let her feel the way she feel. I mean, and I'm gonna say this: if this is truly the way she feels, she has the right to feel that way. It's just, I don't believe Mama have one genuine thought that's her own. I think somebody, Jonas, told her this was a great opportunity to bring herself back into the media, and Mama ran with it.
Okay, I think I did it. Finally, it took forever. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so in no particular order, let me get my calculator out. In no particular order, we'll go with Euros since we've been doing that. We had Anna Barbosu score 13-4-3-3. Manila Esposito score a 13-4-6-6. And then we had Ruby Evans. She was able to score 13-9-6-6. That totals to 40.865. Then at Asian Championships, we had Aiko do a 13-7-6-6, 1.5. We had Zheng Yihan score 14-0-3-3 for her Zamo. And we had Win, that's out of order. She should have been second. And Win from Vietnam scored a 14 for her Zamo. It's a 41.799, almost a point higher.
So right now the Asians are beating Euros.
They're beating them bad.
You know, I guess I'm not that stupid when I said Asians do Asians. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Go ahead.
So for Pan Am, the best I could find was, and this is, so we gave our lineups before we had the scores, mind you, just a reminder for everyone. That's why the Vietnamese gymnast and the Chinese gymnast were out of order, even though she outscored her. And that will happen again here because we had, the lineup we had was Jayla, Leah, Carla, and Leah actually scored the least from what I could find on an individual ball. So Jayla scores a 14-2-3-3 for her double twisting Yurchenko.
Okay.
Leah scores a 14-1-3-3. And then in the team final, Carla Nava scored a 14-6 for her Mustafana, which is the highest vault score we've seen.
Absolutely.
And that takes them more than a point ahead of the Asian Championships total, 42.966.
Oh my God. So once again, Pan Ams and Asia are beating Euros. Like I said. Oh my God. I guess I'm not that dumb. Let's continue.
Well, on the other hand, devil's advocate, in the chat, you remember how I was telling you and Shayna, I thought that these championships were over, the scores were too high.
I get it, but points are still made. All I could do is use the scores that the judges gave. I'm not, because I'm too stupid. Huh?
I said, you're not a judge. You're not coming up with the scores. You're just doing what you can.
Correct. I'm just using the information that I have to come up with data. Ain't that what other people do? Use the information that they have to come up with data, to come up with an opinion. So y'all say I use my feels and emotions too much. So I'm using the data that I have to prove that my feelings and emotions was right in the first place. Continue.
Okay, I will, but you need to give me a few minutes.
No, go ahead. I can rant about something else while you're doing bars.
Amazing. I'm listening.
So, one of the things that have been, since I gave my speech about having duality or whatever, I've been realizing and noticing a lot of duality in life lately. And one of the dualities that I've noticed in life is the duality between the Black community and the gymnastics community, and their equal hate for trans people at this moment in time. How you have an equal movement in the trans community. I mean, in the gymnastics. Well, I wouldn't even say gymnastics. I'm going to say sports community of these white women who's using their platform to isolate, scrutinize, belittle the existence of trans people. And I just noticed that in the Black community, especially with Black women, they're doing the exact same shit right now, and they're using this T.S. Madison and Nene Leakes shit to platform their bigotry against trans women. And with both of these things, I just want to say, in both of these um, fields, conversations, thought processes, there is a legitimate conversation to have on both things. Is a legitimate conversation to have when it comes to trans women in sports is should this individual, not should trans women, because y'all don't care about trans men. Y'all don't even know what trans men are. So you should ask, should this individual be allowed to participate in this, whatever they're doing, cheer, softball, track, whatever. And it's going to always be a case by case, individual by individual basis. There's never going to be one wham bam think, oh God, I'm getting a cold. Oh God, I hear my voice. Oh gosh, I feel it. Oh my God, Oscar, have you ever literally felt yourself getting sick? Like I'm going to take some cold medicine. Hold on. Because I'll be damned if I get sick. Hold on. God damn it.
Honey. Have some honey if you have any.
I have some Mucinex. Could take some Mucinex right now.
Oh, I hope you don't get sick.
Oh, especially not this week. Oh, just a little bit because I can't be going to sleep. Oh, already that helps. Damn, yeah, I'm catching a cold. Okay, but see, I know about it early, so I could fight it. I could fight it. Oh. Anyway, the duality thing. So I just think it's real, just interesting how women, both white women when it comes to transgender women in sports, and black women when it comes to transgender women in dating, y'all are unified on this transgender shit, right? And this is the first time that I've ever seen in a very long time that white women and black women are absolutely unified against trans women. And it's just very sad to me that y'all mutual hate for a group is what brings y'all together. Like, it's not stopping these men from kidnapping the children. It's not the damn children that's been. Do y'all know that in Texas they just rescued over 110 kids that was kidnapped that were not even being reported by their families? That was just out there being pimped out. But is that the concern? No, it's the trans people. It's the trans. Mostly, it's the trans women. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And the only thing that I could do to make it make sense is because y'all really just dislike trans people, and then are using what about the kids and what about this as an excuse for your bigotry?
You ready?
I'm ready, girl.
Okay. We'll do the same order again. Euros has Ardal Manila first on bars, and her best score was a 13.666. Then Ana Barbosu 13.766. Again, these are just the best scores I could find. It's not perfect. And then Nina Durwal got a 14.466. So that totals to 41.898.
And they're making a comeback.
That's basically what the Asian Championships team scored on vault. So now we'll go to their bars. They have Aiko's 13, Aiko Sugihara, 13.0, plus Nakamura Haruka's 13.666 with the def. plus Jenny Han's 14.266 from qualifications. That totals to 40.932, which is basically the Euros team's vault score.
Wow, I can't believe the Europeans are beating the Asians on bars.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if they'll beat the Pan Ams. I think they will. Okay, we have Leah Monica Fontaine for Team Pan Am scoring a 13.433. And we have Hesley scoring a 13.833. And finally, we have Jayla Hang scoring a 14.133. And that totals to 41.399.
So once again, the Pan American team is winning bars too?
No, they had 41.399 and the Euros team had 41.898. So a half a point behind. Just on bars.
So the European team just barely squeaked out this victory on uneven bars.
Just for bars, but should I add the vault and bars totals together so far?
Yes. So I think the Pan American team is still winning. And I think actually the Asian team should still be in second place, though. Because they did so much better than them on vault.
Pan Am team so far has a score of 84.365. Team Euros. Team Euros is behind them almost by over a point at 82.763.
In second place?
I haven't done Asian Championships team yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And Team Asian Championships has an 82.731, which puts them less than a tenth into third place.
Okay.
Pan Ams with this overscoring nonsense. Oh, I can't wait to see how it ends up.
Is Jayla Hang that girl?
She has a lot of fans.
Is Jayla Hang the new Simone?
She's the new Simone. I mean, she's better than Simone. She's winning bars and qualifying to all the events.
Clear that up, because the Simone fans, he doesn't mean that Jayla is better than Simone people. He just means that her results in this competition, because she could win a medal on uneven bars, is.
No, I said what I meant, Michaela.
Oh, okay. Come for Oscar, don't come for Michaela.
Okay. I would like to keep going, but you see how it takes like a solid 5 minutes for each event. So I need to figure out.
Why don't you do this? Why don't you add up all the scores, and then we could come back and finish it off, and I could just rant for like 5 or 10 minutes while you're adding up all the scores.
Add up all the scores now for beam and floor together and then come back?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try to be quick.
Okay. So, you guys, Mia Addis is working on an interview with somebody. I can't say who it is, but y'all will be gagged if this happens. Y'all will be gagged if this happens. I could just promise y'all the level of, because even I'm gagged that this person is even considering doing it with us. And it's just, I don't know. Y'all really love this combination of me and Addis, don't y'all? Like, that's the show. Like, yeah, me and Addis put in a lot of work to be where we're at in this damn gymnastics community. We just have to, be cool with each other. And then And then over here at the Love Gymnastics podcast, I'm very excited about all the interviews I did. So I think I did it for this damn Pride Month, bitch. I gave y'all 3 really great interviews. I gave y'all 3 people who are in the LGBTQ community who are actually involved in this sport. I gave you a male gymnast who does the NAIGC. So you will see videos online of him doing the women events. I gave you a coach who is coaching your children into their futures in gymnastics and beyond. And I gave y'all a trans person who used to be a gymnast who gave you 100% her opinion on the things. And if you haven't seen that interview with Miss Hannah Pierce, I suggest you go and watch that. That was good. That was one of my best. Even rewatched that. I don't really like to rewatch. Like I rewatch our shows once just to make sure I haven't said anything stupid to get myself in trouble. But I'm not just sitting there just like rewatching the shows like that. But I rewatched that Hannah Pierce interview. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed her. I really thoroughly enjoyed Coach John, and I really thoroughly enjoyed Coach Roy. Like we've done it.
I loved all 3 of the interviews too. Maybe I haven't said it enough, but I thoroughly enjoyed them as well as a viewer. And I'm so glad you did them and shared them because they were so interesting.
I know, and I'm just glad that, so far we're not getting like the biggest guests, but that's to come. But I'm also happy that I'm able to offer a different perspective in the sport, not just the same typical coaching people that you guys know all the time. I'm glad I'm able to give smaller, I wouldn't even say content creators, just smaller people in gymnastics who normally would not have a voice to speak on things. I'm happy that that's where we're going at. Like we're giving them an opportunity to speak.
Me too, especially since they have such interesting and unique perspectives, totally different from what I'm accustomed to coming across on the gym internet, I feel like.
I mean, look at all the conversations. Where else is you gonna find an actual trans person that competed in the sport as their assigned gender, and they couldn't do it, so they gave up the sport to pursue their transition. Like, where else are you gonna hear that story at? Nowhere.
Nowhere.
And Mama was sickening. Hannah, if I haven't told you this, I was gagged because when I talk to the people on social media, right? I'm used to talking to whatever their what is it called? Their icons are, or their screensavers are, or their profile picture, or whatever, right? So I don't really care what you look like. So I don't necessarily need to know what you look like to do an interview. So I'm not just like, send me pictures, because I don't need to know what you look like to do the interview. So when Mama got on my camera and I actually got to see how the hell she looked, bitch, you look good. Bitch, you are passable as shit. Like, bitch, I knew you was trans, and even I'm looking like part of the interview, I'm like, God damn, like this bitch is sickening. Like, and I don't know if I gave you your enough of your flowers when you was on the show about how fucking beautiful your transition is, but man, you're one of the most passable people I ever saw in real life. Like, I don't blame you for living stealth. If I was that damn passable, y'all would. None of y'all would know that I'm. If I didn't have this deep ass voice, baby.
Fish, fish, fish. I love that she also said that you were the first person she had spoken to publicly about her trans experience. That was so meaningful, and I thought that was so flattering also, like,
I
that
do
she felt
too.
comfortable enough to talk with you.
I do too. I 100% do too. And you know what? I'm happy And even with Shayna too, I'm happy that trans people who are into gymnastics can come over here and feel comfortable. Because who would have known gymnastics had, I mean, I know because I'm trans, but who would have known gymnastics had this many trans fans? Trans people who are that invested, even gay people, like gymnastics, you are really missing out on not embracing the gayness of your fan base, like figure skating. Excuse me, like figure skating does. Figure skating absolutely got it right with their gay fan base.
I know. I wish they would just cater to the real fans, but I guess it's not where the money is, or that's not the look they want for the community to represent.
And figure skating used to be like that, especially with the men's side. But I think it was when y'all don't give this diva enough of her credits, but Johnny Weir really, really across the world changed the way people looked at gay being openly gay man in figure skating. Because
She's going on a reality television show called The Traitors with Tara Lipinski.
Oh, for real? Oh, dope. I used to watch his reality show before y'all start calling them reality shows, they were just documentaries.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What channel was that?
Huh?
What channel was that on?
Maybe Bravo?
Love that.
Maybe the E Network, but I want to say Bravo. Again, it was like during the time when Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown had their reality show. Before they were called reality shows, they were called documentaries. But yeah, Johnny really changed the world with his openness because before that, there were gay skaters, Brian Bottano, he was my favorite. I think he died of HIV. Rudy Galindo, I think that's his name.
Was he from the US?
Yes. But even though they were openly gay, they were still trying to put on an image for USA figure skating, right? They were still trying to. It wasn't until after they retired that they became those girls, right? But Johnny was the first one to be a diva while being a competitor. Like, Johnny.
I'm just grateful he had a coach who was like okay with the faggotry, and like he was such a Russophile, right? He loves Russian culture. And
Johnny competed a laid back spin into a Billman spin. And like and now it's just like, okay, it's just a normal spin, but no. In those days, for a male skater to do something so feminine was like unheard of. Like it was.
Who's Bielman? Bielman is when you have you have your leg back and you catch it right with your hand. Whose is better, Johnny's or oh my god, I'm blanking on his name, but I'm a big fan of his. I'm very familiar with him. I'm embarrassed.
From Japan?
Yeah.
Uzuru Hanyu?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Uzuru, because Johnny Johnny was doing the Bellman. I'm not gonna say it was a great Bellman, but he was doing it. But
Okay.
Room, that's when it was like, okay, if you're gonna do the spin, I don't care how feminine it is, bitch, you better do it. And Uzaru was like, bitch, yes, I need my grade level 4 execution for everything. So bitch, it's gonna be sickening. So yeah. Uzaru.
I am getting really close to being done. Just a few more minutes.
Can y'all believe we're having another Olympics next year, but it's Winter Olympics for the skaters?
The Gators? What?
I said the skaters.
The Gators? I was like, are the Olympics in Florida? Guy.
Baby, if they first of all, I would love for them to have a Winter Olympics in Florida. It's just how? Like how? Like you could do the indoor events like figure skating and shit, but like how? How do you do the rest of the events in Florida? Like I think the closest place in the South they could do the Winter Olympics is maybe like someplace in Tennessee or like West Virginia.
Does it get cold in Missouri?
It gets cold, but I don't think it gets that cold for the Olympics. I mean, it might. But you would need like what a mountain to.
They have artificial man-made mountains now, right?
But who the fuck gonna build a whole mountain just to do an Olympics?
Maybe they want to have it at what's it called? Mar-a-Lago. Maybe they'll build a mountain.
Yes, they could do it in Colorado.
Is that what you heard me say, or are you just ignoring what I said?
No, I heard, that's what I heard you say. What did you say?
I tried to say Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, I guess. The Winter Olympics in Europa in Jupiter. The Winter Olympics on the moon, bitch. That would be everything.
Oh, Europa? That just came to you out of your mind?
Yes.
That it's like a moon of Jupiter?
Correct.
That's like a space. That's cool. Okay, I'm just punching these numbers or whatever. I have all the numbers, but I'm just calculating.
It's supposed to be a moon of a frozen ocean, so that's lots of ice for y'all to skate on.
What do you think about having like a team skating event, but it's like 5 or 6 people on the ice at one time?
Don't they do have an event like that?
Oh, I didn't know that. I know they have the team event, which is relatively new at the Olympics, where they just add the individual scores together. But what if they had like, like with gymnastics, like acrobatic, they have like 6 gymnasts at once or something?
I think they do have that in skating. It's just not Olympic level thing, but I do think they have a group skating. I think
just to me. Which school in the NCAA do you want Leah Monica to go to?
Florida.
Okay. What about if you want her to succeed?
Shade. Why don't you think she could succeed at Florida?
I just feel like it's so few gymnasts do well at Florida. Most of them don't get put in the lineups. The ones that do, they're like their expectations aren't met because they're very competitive. They're the top elite gymnasts, you know. Just like no one's really satisfied over there. That's my impression. I don't have an inside perspective or anything.
I feel like the people who go to the University of Florida loves it very much.
This European beam score is shaking the girls.
Yeah, I think Europe is gonna catch up on. I think right now in the world, just because the way they are scoring beam is gonna be the event that is the highest scoring event across the world this squad.
And we didn't even use Hwang from Korea, her beam score. That could have added a half a point to this Asian beam total.
Well, I wanted to use her, but Oscar wanted them to vault, so
it's true.
But I mean, from what we're saying, they probably do needed to vault more.
So remember how you were explaining to me how I was complaining to you how frustrated I was about the scores going up compared to last quad, and you were like, "It's a progression. Don't look at it that way," and that was very helpful. Do you think that that would apply for all the gymnasts from last quad who haven't competed yet this season? Like, would Simone be scoring what Joe is scoring at beam, a 15.233?
Yeah, if Simone was still here right now. Oh wow, Addis is here. Hold on. Oh, I think Addis is telling me, bitch, the fist thing for the start. Hold on. Did I add him? Do you see Addis?
I don't see him.
Hold on. Hold on, Addis. Am I missing the fist thing?
You dirty whore.
Oh.
I texted you, send me the link. Send me the link so I can add my channel. Send me the link. Did you send me the link? No, you did not. You dirty whore. You dirty whore.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Addis. I thought you had the link all this time. I'm so sorry.
Dang. Hi, Addix.
Hi, how are you, Oscar?
I'm good. I'm just crunching some numbers really quick.
You are a terrible. I'm so sorry, Oscar. You're a terrible friend, Michaela. A terrible friend.
I'm sorry, Addis. I thought you had the link.
I forgot that you can just use the same fucking link for everything. So
yeah, I mean,
realize
that same link each and every time. So.
Oh my god! So I got a new computer stand. I can go like this and go up and down. Oh shit, down. She's so good. I love it. Give you a MySpace single stop, please. I'm like, it's fat. Oh my god, she's so great. Terrible friend. Continue.
I'm so sorry.
I'll just start my OBS. It's fine.
Before the 15 start, we have a couple of minutes.
Let me see. They're waiting to start it. Like as soon as you should we like? Okay, should I start my OBS and then like bring y'all in? Like, I don't. That hurts my brain. Because the plan was, if you send me the link, you could just stayed on the whole time. Because then I can just add my channels to yours. We can just watch it together.
Well, can I see the link now and we do it that way?
Yeah, you just have to restart it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, just restart it. Yeah, send me the link and then I can add my channels and we'll restart it.
Okay, so whenever it starts, though, because I want to finish the game that me and Oscar is doing, I'm going to just end the stream, you all, and then we're going to switch over to the fifth gymnastics thing. But let me send Addis the link right now. So
I'm finally done, by the way. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, go ahead. Let me send Addis the link.
Oh, it's starting. Finish the game. It's starting. Finish it.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure what order to go. I could just give you the totals to start. That's the most important thing. So in third place, we have This is using the best scores again from the championships, from the teams we built. We have in third place, we have a lovely 166.399 for Pan Am's.
On Beam?
That's their team score. Do you want me to do Beam first?
Yes, do Beam first.
Okay, Beam. In third place on Beam by a lot is Pan Am's again. With a
really? Wow.
With a 40.9. Riddick had a 13.267. Jayla Hang had a 13.733. Hesley Rivera had a 13.9. 40. In second place on Beam, we had Euros. Nina 14.033. Manila 14.333. Jennifer 14.533. 42.899. That's literally 2 points higher. And then
wow.
Asian Championships, they scored almost a point higher than that, 43.632. They had Sugihara's 14.166.
Oh, yeah.
Nakamura's 14.233 and Joe's 15.233.
Okay, it's on right now. I can hear back. I'm hearing both.
Okay. So, Oscar, who is the third continental team real quick?
Pan Am's.
Wow. Who's the second continental team?
So third was 166.399. Second was 166.761. About 3/10 more was Euros.
So the Asian team would be the #1 team in the world right now if we did the All-Stars from every continent. Asia would win, Euros would come in second, and Pan Am's would come in. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to end the stream, we're going to start it over, and then we're going to do the fifth thing. So I'm doing it right now.
And then give me like 10 seconds and start it.
Huh?
End it, give me like 5 seconds and start.
Okay. The team scores, just in case you were wondering, was 166.761 for Euro.